Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And James has it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Ready, 180. 54 Mike. All day, dog. 32. 10, under 10, 10.
Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the toss, here's Johnson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tyrone Crawford showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. What we got? Let's go, kill. Check 99.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They'll run on first down. It's Morris. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, Pollard. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And
immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning downfield.
Let's get it.
What's going on?
Marr able to put this one through.
All right, hey, Blue. Hey, Big Weber looking for you, man. They get in touch with you.
The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Marr took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Ooh, good chance.
I got all them guys.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. Early in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time. And they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
What?
He looks so open. He looks so open.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down and not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. James has got it. Complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw on 3rd down. Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you.
No.
2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They run with Morris. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Oh, yeah, they got a long horn in, we got a long horn in Houston. Yeah, that's good. Nice steak rib. Yeah.
Prescott now from the 50.
Yeah.
And this will be incomplete.
Yeah,
Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah, we got Prescott. We had that too.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the counter. Morris. Tackle made by the 3rd-round pick out of Louisiana, Tracy Walker.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very
Trying to run forward. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. 6-3 game.
Man, I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's not the turnover on the fumble. And they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down the scoreboard, we can't win again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so it looked like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum going. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 2nd down. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Give him 6 there, but now it's 3rd. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. The shotgun snap for Stafford. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down with a pickup of 5 yards. So from the 39, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stafford needs to throw again. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Johnson.
I've done that earlier.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 31.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
It's like Cameron Brady here,
C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets clear. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Stafford. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Christian Covington in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
Check three. Check. Watch 54.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He may try and run for a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. Yeah. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option to score a touchdown. Easy call for them.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Go ahead. You should have one, too.
And you can bet they're reaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
20 minutes. With a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Christian Covington in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now that they upgraded them offensive linemen, offensive linemen upgraded.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. To throw is Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. The completion gets only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. A hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back.
Yeah. I know that's right. But like now you went in your division, you're already getting a normal to a start. And then, like
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So the least you can get
a huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Prescott. And this is incomplete. With a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. But now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, so that's what people were talking about, that whether people were losing that today, since it's 24-48, I still consider you playing a game if you didn't go mention. The only reason you didn't play your game when you got a day at a time The only reason you
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
So, it's like,
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. The third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
I might give him 4 today. Because that X factor, that's important.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to, I'm going to go see what, I got to go to free agent. And
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, Anderson. He's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
I'd rather play with that ball.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
What's the big deal? You got beat him too. Hey, Blue, you got beat him. I got to get by that, mom.
Yeah.
They'll try the air now.
Can't make it not even online no more.
From left side, taking it by Goldenlion. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
He said 30.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
He said 30 minutes.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Damn.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stafford, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Marcus Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
I'm waiting my damn 30 minutes to get my damn win, son. Shit.
Here we go.
He's going to come in here and holler and blue. I'm
That is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get the football back. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10.
That's all you're going to hear.
Hey, what? He left a time to play.
Here's a handoff to begin the drive to Morris. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
10:03 his time when he got played. It'll be 9:03 my time.
Right, yeah.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
That's it. That's all you need. And he's slow.
On first down, it's Morris, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Going to run again here with Pollard.
You just wait for whoever to come back.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Because that game is never the same.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That first game, he was winning 7-0. But then, like what you were saying about reading the rules,
Austin's got it left side. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? If the guy catches the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
I said, boy, y'all some men. Yeah.
They'll run on first down. It's Morris. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Yeah, I love how they got, man.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I love it. That's why I said, ain't gonna be doing no talking.
They run the counter. Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, is one of the words you've taught me. They just got it done.
Slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
What I was doing.
You mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that.
Man, I got right in the middle of the field. We coming to warm. I lay right there. Oh, yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Stafford. And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
That might be a good thing all around.
From the gun, Stafford.
Put a heel kill on me.
Pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they want. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer.
I ran for 324 yards.
Now Stafford, he's going to wind up and air it out. And they will not be able to hook there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Leroy, you know how them people, like, you know how you had them people running down the field wide open. You ever had them?
8-yard gains.
That's what Eric had. I played cover 4. I played cover 3. One time he had 3 people running wide open. I don't know how playing defense here. All these people running wide open.
Really nice run.
Yeah.
I tell you what, after that, I played man the rest of the game. I said, damn, this ain't running by me.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On third down, it's Morris. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They come up in an offset eye.
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're right.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Alfred Morris with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Here's Moore to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You might be a game from the top spot because K11 can't play tomorrow, and then Big Baby said 5 today, so I'm going to say him that.
On first down, Stafford here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Yeah. I sure hope. I sure hope the Bears. I sure hope the.
They'll get around the win.
From the 50 at Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Stafford now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Christian Covington. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
There you go. Charles running and throwing that mother off the back. He's throwing that mother off.
A good pickup there. 18 yards.
He's just backing up
for third down.
He's just backing up and throwing. He's just backing up throwing. Look.
On third down,
man, he's just backing up throwing.
He will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now the Cowboys
that's Matthew Stafford. He got a pretty strong home.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after
see, look, Charles ain't even stopping. He just backing up and throwing them.
Definitely was a great time to dial one up.
What?
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Man, look, he's throwing them up. I tell you what, he's throwing them right now. I don't know what y'all doing.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
Good boy quarterback. Them lies you tell him, bro.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Operating from the gun. Stafford toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
On first down, it's Morris. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Yeah. Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run on first down. It's Morris. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Man, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Sure don't.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. That throw good for only a couple. That brings up third down. Boy, you got to think that having a 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think to last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating carousel. They had Blake Jarwin, Jeff Swaim, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz. But Witten back out there and doing his thing again. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Prescott from the gun. He finds his man. It's Austin. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
On first down, Pollard. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Check 26, check 26.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Watch the screen.
Also,
Check 24, check 24.
no.
This is Morris.
Okay.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to the lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
No matter how they phrase it, stand on schedule, stand ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They're going draw play. Stafford to Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Lewis. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Give you the 7-12 right here.
3rd and 2, Stafford. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On first down, it's Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. The linebacker, Christian Jones, there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
You know you supposed to be
The Cowboys on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6.
Did you cut it before you played dead man? I said, yes or no question. I played dumb. You what?
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
That's what I'm saying. I got that
Pressure too strong. Down he goes. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
And let me catch somebody. Somebody tell me somebody have their team. Have a player on their team.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Shit is crazy.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were booted, Charles, by a big second half.
No problem.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime is really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words
Charles like a damn book, man. You know what I'm saying? He got a routine he go to, man.
That we saw
he run the same 5 plays in the same series in order. In order.
And then they got it together.
I know what he gonna do.
Yeah. And then took off. It's really nice to watch.
He don't leave nothing to the imagination.
So for the Cowboys, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4 and 6. And they'll get another road test next week as they